Baseball next on the David Peterson is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Mets. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Well, Matt, you hate to go into game thinking that you're going to have to get the bullpen involved, but you may have to with this guy on the mound. He's not known for going very deep into games. Very rarely does he go 6 innings or more, so this very well could be one of those Johnny Holstaff days.
Digging in, Jonathan Villar. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Jonathan Villar.
First offering on its way. Second of 4 here on a Friday night as the game's first pitch is taken for strike 1. Fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead, you start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
Oh, and the changeup is taken for a called third strike, and the leadoff man is gone to begin the ball game.
Flat out locked him up with a changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
In now, Miguel Rojas. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. Really starting to pour now, and the forecast is not showing any signs of a break in the weather.
Total agreement, Matt, in particular that pitcher's mound. You know, one of the things you have to really be careful, not just for the position players, but that mound gets awfully slippery and awfully wet when it becomes moist like it is right now, so the umpires are going to have to really pay attention to the conditions on the field.
1-1 the count now. Rojas is truly an elite level defender, which is a big deal given the position he plays in the middle infield. Defensive metrics have become a bigger and bigger part of evaluating players, of course, and he's consistently among the leaders in these newer categories at his position.
Yeah, you can tell his pitching staff absolutely loves him. First step quickness, soft hands, an absolute cannon for an arm. This guy fits the bill defensively.
With that, a look at the batting order for the Marlins. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, definitely watch out for Corey Dickerson. He doesn't let the pressure of the big moment get to him. I love watching this guy hit in clutch situations. It's like he takes a deep breath and everything stops in front of him. He plays like the Zen man.
He comes in with 16 home runs on the season so far. And Dickerson behind 0-2 now.
After 2 great pitches, he has a lot of options right now. He could bounce something or go elevated fastball.
Time for a look at our umpire. Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Miami down in order, and now the Mets offense will go to work for the first time. No score. Caleb Smith is on the mound for game 2. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, we look a lot at numbers from starting pitchers, walks to innings pitched, but one of the key stats I look for is whip. And he has a sub 1.30 whip coming into this start, which tells me he throws strikes. He's not afraid to get the ball in the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if he can string together some real quality innings in this one.
The center fielder, Chad Tedros.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. To first. Scooped up. He'll take it to the bag himself, and the leadoff man is gone here to start the home first.
Batting second, the third baseman, number 8.
Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn. He carries the 8th best batting average in the National League entering play.
This season really shouldn't come as a surprise to many. We all know what kind of skill this guy produces when he has a bat in his hands.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Nope. That's inside.
Guys, this Marlins ball club, as they begin play here tonight, they've been fairly punchless of late, losing last time out and, in fact, dropping 6 of their last 7.
Yeah, Matty, I hope these guys were listening today during the hitters meeting, because they have not been swinging the bats well. They only scored 1 run in the loss yesterday, and somewhere along the line, this offense has to execute at a higher level if this team's going to compete.
Around second now and headed for third. Throw won't get him.
Yeah, everyone knows this guy's been having a great year at the plate, but
That
he's
is
not
true.
exactly a gazelle on the bases. But he turns on the
Francisco.
Jets here and makes it all the way to
Lindor.
third. He might need an oxygen tank, but hey, he made it.
So here's Francisco Lindor now. And right away he chases a fastball. Not the best effort there, and it's strike 1. And you see the numbers there. He's been very dangerous at the plate, to say the least. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in. Make him prove he can adjust before you do.
2 balls and a strike now. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And he lays off again, ball 3.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
1 out and a runner on third. And now prior to the 3-1, time asked for and granted by the home plate umpire. And now he'll again ask for time. And one thing you don't want to do is get a pitcher too riled up out there. And he misses with one here. It's ball 4. So that'll at least bring the double play into the conversation with runners at the corners and 1 away.
Batting 4.
Almost looked semi-intentional there. The bad news is that there are 2 men on base. The good news is that an inning-ending double play is now in order.
Next up for New York, DJ Peters, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. From the stretch. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. Now a throw over to first, and he's back easily. Oh, 1 pitch on its way. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Big pitch coming up right here. He'd love for a ground ball or a strikeout.
Working for the punch out and the offering. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away.
Well, their chances of pushing across a run took a
That
pretty
is
good
it.
hit after that
The
strikeout.
catcher.
It's so much tougher to score a guy from third with 2 outs instead of 1. Basically, you need a hit or you need to get lucky with a wild pitch or a pass ball.
Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1. McCann, the former Chicago White Sox, he signed as a free agent with this organization earlier in the season.
Yeah, he didn't have an opportunity to really get acclimated to this ball club. Showing up during the season is not always easy, opening the doors to a big league clubhouse and trying to get to know your teammates. The best way to get to know them is to go out and produce.
Here's the 2-1. Fouled away. And tried to hold up in time, but to no avail as he went around, and the inning is over. As we begin the second in New York, here's Heidi Watney with an update on the weather conditions.
Matt, I am hearing that heavier rain is expected to pass through the ballpark at some point later in the game. The umpiring crew would, of course, like to get this one in uninterrupted, but it is possible that we could be looking at some sort of a delay if they determine the weather is impacting the play on the field.
All right, Heidi, thanks. We'll hope for the best, of course, but guys, you have to assume these players are probably going to be impacted by this weather at least a little.
Yeah, Matty, 100% it's going to be bothersome. They're going to have to watch their spikes. They're going to have to maybe gather themselves to get that extra grip on the baseball. But from a position player standpoint, you just can't lose focus. Starting pitchers are the ones that are going to have the most problems with it. Had to be sitting something hard right there because he gave up on that pitch, but it was right down the chute.
Throw to first to be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
That is good.
Here's the defensive alignment for the New York Metropolitans. And guys, the thing I want you to take a look at today is in today's game, the new age, everyone wants to move around. This manager does not like to shift a lot. Maybe a step to your right or left, but there's a lot of trust that the pitchers are going to execute. So let's see how it works out for them in this one.
No score here as we play inning number 2. And he misses with it, 1-1.
1-1.
Good take there to lay off the high fastball.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty. But, hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
This one's flared out toward left. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Boy, this guy's been swinging a hot stick lately, and there's just another example. And even when he doesn't hit one on the barrel, he still manages another base hit.
Yeah, don't overthink it. When you're flowing like he is right now, he's hot as a pistol. Everything's falling.
Into the box now, Jorge Alfaro. And he puts it on the ground to second. A step on the bag for one. Off balance throw, but he couldn't get enough on it, so it'll be scored as an infield single.
After fielding this one cleanly, you see he tries to take it himself at second base, but they just can't turn the double play.
So a runner at first here with 2 guys. from the stretch. Grounded softly to the right. He's got it. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Marlins leave one. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Last half of the second set to go. And up next, the left-handed hitting Michael Conforto.
Michael Conforto.
First pitch of the at-bat. The windup and the 0-1. Now a ball sprayed foul into the seats near third. Here's the pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Dickerson is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Batting seven.
All right, here's the defensive alignment for the Miami Marlins. And let's take a look at Brian Anderson. This guy, when I see him out there on the field, I think of one thing. He's a ball player. Offers versatility for his manager. Outfield, little third base. He was fighting for the 2018 Rookie of the Year.
Into the box, Luis Guillorme. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike one. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. And he takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike two. Smith has found success in his career at limiting base hits. He usually turns in outings where his hits per 9 numbers are really respectable, and obviously that goes a long way as a starting pitcher.
Matty V, there's a couple of things that really hurt you when you're a starting pitcher. Up many base hits per 9 innings. This guy keeps the ball in play, doesn't give up a lot of hits, doesn't walk very many batters, and when you do that, it's a good.
First delivery to him on the way. Brett Beatty stands in as he looks at ball one here. The 1-0. Hit back up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
I can't tell you guys how fired up Bobby Cox used to get when the 8-ball hitter would get a knock. And I would know that, boys, because I batted an awful lot in that 8-hole in my early days.
Stepping in now, David Peterson, as he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. Has a look, now the pitch. And he's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2.
He offered at that pitch out of the zone there, and I think that's a result of the previous pitch getting called against him. He might feel like he's needing to expand the zone if that's how it's going to be called.
The 0-2 once more. And a foul pop behind the plate. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to top of the third set to get underway, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Isan Diaz. But this will be taken in out there at short, and that's the first out of the inning.
Batting 9, the pitcher, number 31.
Stepping in, Caleb Smith. And he gets ahead 0-1. Third inning, no score to this point. And here's a foul ball just off to the right as they get ahead of him here. 0-2. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
My man on the mound has just got great strikeout stuff working for him these days. Looking back at his last start, he racked up 9 Ks, and now he's looking like he can put up similar numbers in this one.
Jonathan Villar is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, this is an amazing inning right here. Attacking the zone, keeping his defense invested. Chance to get it.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. Home half of the third coming up. No score.
Welcome back as the Mets prepare for their third turn batting in this one. And fans of the Metropolitans have been treated to quite a bit of production from this lineup so far this year. And with the highest team batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging percentage in the league, it's probably safe to say they are an absolute force with the bat in their hands. As one coach put it, we're extremely fortunate. Fortunate to have incredible talent and fortunate to have incredible work ethic. Our guys really are always trying to improve their game, and you see that in the numbers they're putting up. Back to you, Matt.
Thank you, Heidi.
The center fielder, Chad Cadbrook.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch popped him up. Anderson has room in foul territory. 1 away.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? 1 pitch, 1 out, a pop-up to start the inning.
First offering on its way. Jeff McNeil is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. Pitch on the way. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Dickerson's after it. He gets there, and that's the second out. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and with it comes Francisco Lindor to the plate. First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk. Coming right after him here.
And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
I got the count 1 and 2.
And he popped him up. Diaz into shallow center. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Up next from Miami, Miguel Rojas. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. Yeah, the rain starting to intensify here. It's coming down a little heavier now. We'll see how much longer the umpires can wait.
Yeah, Matt, right now this doesn't look too good. I wouldn't be surprised if we don't see the umpires come out and bring the ground crew out here. The infield, around the mound, and around the home plate area is really getting soaking wet. And I can't anticipate this going on very much longer.
Striding in, Corey Dickerson comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First delivery to him on the way.
Ball in.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. Into the upper deck, but foul. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
I know we want to focus on the offense and how bad they've been so far, but can we give some love to the pitcher? He has had these guys in the rock.
A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
And there's a changeup down in
Up
the
next
zone.
for the
Not a
Marlins.
bad pitch, but
The
with
first
2
baseman.
strikes, not the kind of pitch you're looking for. 0-1 or 0-2.
Sometimes you got to scramble those, Danny. It's a testament to all the work he's been putting in underneath in the tunnel, staying through the baseball.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
The 1-2.
Oh, that's off the plate. Ball 2.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are
Now
2
Matt.
away. So
The right
after
fielder.
getting the strikeout on the
Matt.
fastball, not a bad time to check out our pitch speed comparison for our 2 starters. And as you see there, just 1 mile an hour separating these 2 arms so far. 96 on one hand, 95 on the other. Matt Kemp is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. Kemp, playing here in his age 34 season. He was taken in the 6th round back in the 2003 MLB draft.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
2-0 now. And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Hit on the ground to third. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1 left for Miami. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And digging in is the outfielder, DJ Peters.
The right fielder.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on to get him in, but that hasn't been the case.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. High chopper to third. Scooped up. And quickly there's 1 down to lead off the frame.
The catcher, number 33.
Ready for another chance. James McCann looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matt.
Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. Goodbye home run. A solo shot here to left. Home run number 2 for him on the year. And the Mets are on the board first, 1-0.
Hey, I know we're not sitting up here with a crystal ball, but that swing right there, although in the middle innings, could be the deciding factor. And we could be looking back at this one when it's all said and done.
The left fielder, number 30, Michael Conforto.
So now to the plate, Michael Conforto, as he'll get. Get out ahead of a changeup and swing through it for strike one.
1 run on 3 hits and no errors on the Mets line score so far.
This is on the ground over to first. And that's the second out.
The batter, number 13.
Digging in to try it again, Luis Guillorme. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Line to the right side. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Mets draw first blood thanks to this solo home run. We're through 4. It's 1-0 Mets. Welcome back to Flushing, Queens. Before we get back to baseball, let's check in with Heidi.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager some production, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs, so the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Thank you, Heidi. Jorge Alfaro is in for the second time here as he looks at one outside. It's 1-0. Now the pitch. Line drive to center field. Cameron is right there, 1 down. So still nothing against him on the scoreboard here in the 5th as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And we find that this pitching staff currently leads the NL in that department. Digging in for his second at-bat, Brian Anderson. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1.
Expect the guy on the mound to keep attacking the zone. He wants a quick inning so he won't be nibbling.
A ball and a strike now.
Man, that's one of those. How could you not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
Chopped in front of home plate. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Now batting, second baseman, Isan Diaz.
Now at the plate, Isan Diaz hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
And, looked inside, but that's ruled a strike, 0-1.
All bets are off for the offense right now. This guy's got a low pitch count. He's attacking his zone. They have to get more aggressive. This guy's not going anywhere.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Popped him up. McCann shading to his right. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Miami down in order. They're down 1-0. Next for the Mets, Brett Beatty. He reached on a single in his first try.
The first baseman, Brett Beatty.
Now here it comes. Here's a little chopper to the right side. And there's one away.
Up next for the Mets.
So stepping in, David Peterson. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Peterson.
And the pitch. And not the greatest of starts to the at-bat as he reaches for one out of the zone for strike 1.
Man, he's looking sharp so far. 80% of his first pitches are for strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Daz Cameron. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground.
Yeah, we used to have a saying right here. You would stride to the plate for this AB, trying to chop wood. Not in today's game. You just want to get your bat plane on the same path of the ball. Can't continue to swing under those elevated heaters.
1 run on 3 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1.
Hey, last 2 pitches back-to-back off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
fouled off. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. In now, Caleb Smith. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. But this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. He struck him out, the 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
At the plate, Miguel Rojas. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. That's wide, 2-0. 2 out, nobody on. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Center fielder on the run. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. 1-2-3 go the Marlins. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. So here's Jeff McNeil. He tripled earlier, making him 1 for 2 in the ball game.
The third baseman, number 8.
First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a miss on a ball in his eyes. 1 strike.
Hey, that's the modern game right now. North-south. Elevate that high fastball and bury stuff in the dirt. Completely different from the east-west we came up playing.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Kemp has a read on it. Makes the play, 1 away.
Now batting.
Striding into the box, Francisco Lindor. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1.
All right, this is going to get interesting. Little 0-0 changeup right there. Little out in front. Let's see if he makes the adjustment and plays with the big part of the field.
Takes this the other way to right, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Love the ability to push that ball the other way right there. Nice knock to the opposite field. That's a switch hitter's delight, the ability to use all parts.
Stepping in, DJ Peters. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. First pitch coming, here it is. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Lindor stands at first with 1 out. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
He knows his strengths and weaknesses at the plate. He knows he has a cold zone away. But the bottom line is this pitcher has been able to execute to that spot. If he misses over the heart of the plate, this guy's still going to be ready.
And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd out. James McCann will stride in again, and you can bet he'd love to do again what he did back in the 4th. A solo home run here that's been the only long ball of the game so far. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch.
1-0.
And that misses for ball 1.
Man, this guy's had their number all game long. Up, down, in and out. He's pitching very well.
Popped him up. Rojas is there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Standing in, Corey Dickerson. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Nat. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
That's a
The
ball.
fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0.
After watching that one go by and a ball being called, you could rest assured he knows he's not getting away with another one of those. I guarantee you he's going to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Here's a pop-up now. McNeil in foul ground, and no one will track it down. One and two, here it comes. Sent on the ground out to second. Reined in. On to first, and a big out to start the 7th. One gone.
Now batting.
Not a lot you can
The
do
first
with that
baseman.
pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Jesus Aguilar. He's grounded out and struck out in his 2 trips to the plate. The pitch. Sliced hard on the ground. Fielded cleanly. And quickly there are 2 away.
Now batting. Right fielder, Matt Kemp.
So coming to the plate, Matt Kemp. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. First pitch on its way. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1.
Ball.
1-1.
Well, late in the game like this, calls that don't go your way can really throw you off when you're on the mound, but you just can't let it happen. His composure is getting a little test right here.
No
Good
pitch.
idea with the change, but it's 2-1. Sounded foul near a former World Series hero, Billy Hatcher, in that first base coaching box. And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Miami down in order. It remains 1-0.
7th inning, correct.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And up next, the left-handed hitting Michael Conforto.
Michael.
First delivery to him on the way. Lays off 1-0.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
Now the 1-0. And right into the shift. And he'll smartly just ensure that this stays a foul ball. One and one, here it comes. And he pops him up, drifting toward the left side of the infield. Oh, and this drops in the infield. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
The batter, number 13.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint, but nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher's still one good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, D-Row, one of the things you want
To the plate now, Luis Guillorme. As the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Got him to swing at a pitch below the knees. 1-1.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knees that you can get in the air.
And he fouls this one off.
I love the fact that the hitter was able to foul that pitch away. I always thought with 2 strikes, you give the pitcher that inside part of the plate and you do your best to cover away.
Oh, and it's not often you see a guy like that flail so badly up there, but that was a great pitch for out number 1. Here comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Brett Beatty is at the plate, and he checks his swing for ball 1. Pitch popped up, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
That's been a great pitch for him all night. Able to push and pull the throttle a little bit, throwing a good fastball located and mixing in that nasty changeup with good arm action.
2-2 the count. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2. Now at the plate, David Peterson. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned a chance to take this at bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch, and he's really had this crowd behind him the entire game.
Laid off, but a cold strike as that caught the outside. A runner on first with 2 away. Fouled away. Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
Hit weakly on the ground to short. And a close play at second, but the throw does beat him in the side. Now the pitch.
Leading off for the Marlins.
And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count and the pitch. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. And no one can get there. He'll try it again. And he punches out another one. Make it 9 for the ball game. Very tight ball game so far. 1-0 the score as we take a look at our starter comparison. And both guys have given excellent performances to this point. Ready now for the Marlins, Brian Anderson. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1.
I really like how he's been attacking hitters early in these ABs. He's thrown strikes on the first pitch to over 70% of the guys he's faced so far.
1-1 the count. Now here's the pitch. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball.
Even though we're late into this ball game, this guy's velo is still top-notch. This guy's a horse.
Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. This is line to left, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out.
The batter.
Boy, talk about hitting into some rough luck. That was an absolute bullet to the outfield that gets caught, and he would have represented the tying run.
Harold Ramirez will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 47.
And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. He comes in at 262 on the year, 6 home runs and 29 driven in. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. He ties him up with a fastball inside, 1-2.
Boy, he's been great in this one. He's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. They still trail 1-0. Harold Ramirez stays in the ball game in the 8th spot and takes over at second base.
Now playing second base, number 47, Harold Ramirez.
Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Brandon Kinsler will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7th spot in the lineup following the double switch. John Verdi will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Daz Cameron. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First offering on its way. The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2.
Even though he was fooled in the box right there by that pitch, he was able to keep his hands back, not overcommit, and stay in this at bat.
2-0 count. The pitch. Line drive to left. But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out.
Now batting.
There's a look at the final line for the Marlins starting pitcher, and he was really in command on the mound throughout the evening.
Well, this is one of those as a pitcher where you don't get rewarded for pitching well. He threw the ball great in this one. Didn't get much run support. He's in line for the loss, and he deserves a much better fate. He threw the ball pretty well in this one.
Number 13, John Rodriguez.
In now, Jeff McNeil. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. And this will be fouled away. Another one sent foul. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Line drive to center field. VR is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Well, we've mentioned the conditions aren't ideal with the rain coming down, and that can make every play a little bit of an adventure. You really have to concentrate, and he did there to haul it down.
And that'll bring in the switch hitting Francisco Lindor. Lifetime against Brandon Kinsler. He's 1 for 5. 0-1 the count. 2 out, nobody on. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Weak grounder down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. lifted the other way down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Here's another 1-2. Starting to go. They'll look for the appeal down to third and ring him up, says the third base umpire. He's gone. Mets go down. Stepping up now, John Birdie. He'll be charged with trying to get on board, leading off the ninth. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Hit hard towards center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. With that, the Marlins get a good start to the inning with their leadoff man aboard.
You can't ask for anything more than getting the leadoff man on right there. It brings the go-ahead run to the plate. He's in position to do some damage. It'll be interesting to see how the manager plays this one.
Throw goes to first here, so it works just as they drew it up. And now the possible tying run is in scoring position at second. This one's down to third. Throw on to first to be in time, and the Marlins are now down to their final out of the game.
Now batting, the left fielder, Corey.
Digging in once again, Corey Dickerson. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the ninth as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
Into center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit.
Now a long throw home. He's in there at the plate. And that ties the ball game in the top of the ninth. The tag, and they'll get him at second, and with that, the side is retired. So not a good turn of events for this home crowd as now their ninth inning lead has evaporated. A tie game headed to the last of the ninth. The Mets looking to celebrate in Queens. Next will be the cleanup hitter, DJ Peters. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
Here comes the first pitch. Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. And there's one down now.
The catcher, number 33.
So digging in now, James McCann. And if you remember, I'm sure he does, he hit a round tripper back in the fourth. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he takes a big swing here, but this winds up a little tapper to the left of the mound. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
The left fielder, number 30.
At the plate, Michael Conforto. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. The pitch. And that's cut on and missed 0-1.
Either he missed the take sign or they're just not thinking as a team. The first 2 guys out on 1 pitch, so it could have been a 3-pitch inning if he would have made it out right there.
Count now a ball and a strike. Ready with the 1-1. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Running hard. He's digging for second. And he will make it back to second and be content with holding on there.
Hey, that's a nice piece of hitting right there. 2 out base knock to put the winning run on base. Let's see if someone can catch a gap and end this thing.
Ready for another shot now, Luis Guillorme. He's gone hitless to this point.
Not a great game up to this point, but none of that would matter if he could come through right here. A chance to be the hero.
Justin Upton will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Number 10, Justin Upton.
And that's ball 4, so Upton will take first on the intentional walk.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
So digging in with a chance to win it here, Brett Beatty, as he'll look to get the ball into the outfield and bring home what would be the winning run from second base. Wilson Ramos will start to loosen up in the on-deck circle as he'll bat with 2 on and 2 out here. First pitch sinker misses in on the hands that time. It's a ball and no strikes. Hard hit ball to second. Oh, and he botches it. On the first, and the Mets are going to come up empty here as that ends the inning. 2 left for the Mets. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Wilson Ramos will stay in the ball game as he'll take over at first base.
Now playing second base, number 10, Justin Upton. Now at first base, number 40, Wilson Ramos.
We are into extra innings, and up next will be the power-hitting first baseman, Big Jesus Aguilar. Now here's the pitch.
0-1's the count.
Here's the 0-1. Hit out towards second. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
I know he didn't smoke that one from the offensive standpoint, but you know what? A knock's a knock, especially to lead off an inning. Game tied, and it's getting late. That could prove to be pivotal.
J.D. Davis has come into the ballgame now as he takes over as the new third baseman.
Now playing third base, number 28, J.D. Davis.
Now the New York manager's up off the bench on his way to the mound, and it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. He'll depart with our score tied, and he'll still be accountable for the runner at first, and the best he can do is a no decision in this one. Seth Lugo is going to come on in relief as he'll be making his 20th appearance of the season.
67, Seth Lugo.
So here's Matt Kemp now, trying to get that go-ahead run to scoring position now as he puts this one down. Throw's going to go on to first, so a perfect sacrifice there as now the go-ahead run moves into scoring position here.
The catcher, Jorge.
So a big spot here, and stepping in, Jorge Alfaro. And he could very well get the intentional pass here, as that would set up a potential double play ball that might keep the game tied. From the dugout comes. It looks like they're going to put him on intentionally, so that'll set up the double play possibility with one away.
The pitcher, Brandon
Matt Joyce will get the call to pinch hit here, and they'll find he has a couple of runners aboard with only one out in the inning.
Joyce.
Throw behind the runner at second. Runner back safely. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Joyce, a veteran at 35 years of age. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season. So well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Around the horn they go. 5-4 to 3 to end the threat. A chance to win it now as we head to the bottom of the 10th, still tied. Garrett Cooper remains in the game, batting ninth and manning first base.
Now playing first base,
Stephen Tarpley comes on to start the home 10th, and he's just hoping to get this one into the 11th inning.
Number 37.
Pete Alonso will grab a bat to pinch hit here, and you wonder if he'll be swinging for the downs, trying to walk off with a victory. Loud contact there, but it's well fouled. The windup and the 0-1.
1-1.
And a
curveballs by him that time as he falls behind now 1-2. High in the air out towards shallow right. Kemp has a read on it. 1 out.
The center fielder, number 44, Daz Cameron.
Back to the top of the Mets order, digging in, Daz. Cameron struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball.
He's going to be thinking about that pitch all night if he doesn't have a big game right here. Pulled his front shoulder and everything went with it.
1-1 to the Mets leadoff hitter. 1 out, nobody on. That's strike 2 on a well-placed changeup around the knees.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Hit the other way out toward right field. Kemp on the run. And he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out.
Now batting, number 8.
Striding in once again, Jeff McNeil. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. Here's the first pitch to him. And he popped him up. Rojas moving to his left. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So they breeze through this half of the inning.
Your
Dylan Betances takes the mound to start the 11th inning.
Number 68, Dylan.
11th inning set to get underway, and set to go is the second baseman, Sean Rodriguez.
Leading off for the Marlins, the second
Out
baseman.
of play off to the right. It's 1-1. Oh, and a half swing there on a pitch out of the zone. Indeed, it's strike 2. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Final line there for the Mets starting pitcher. He was on point from the get-go this evening.
John.
One of the big keys to having a good pitching performance is not being afraid to throw the ball into the strike zone. And this guy certainly wasn't in this one. Didn't allow a walk all game long.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. Outside, 2-1. 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Rolled slowly down the first baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit in the air out to straightaway left. Conforto will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Jonathan Villar. He successfully laid down a sac bunt in his last plate appearance. 1-1 to the Marlins leadoff hitter.
He knows full well he's sitting on a hat trick right here. All he's trying to do is avoid the golden sombrero.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Jonathan Villar. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He's around first, heading for 2. And your go-ahead run is in there at second base as he's got himself a 2-out double. So striding forward now, Miguel Rojas. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much, 0 for 4, but this is a great out. And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Set now for the bottom of the 11th. And coming forward now is the shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
Matty, he checks every box. Charisma, smile, hits from both sides of the plate with pop, defense, you name it. GM's dream right here.
Tapped out in front of home. And the inning begins with a quick out number 1.
Up next for the Mets, the third baseman, J.D. Davis.
Settling in now, J.D. Davis. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. And he will make it into second base as the winning run is in scoring position now with only 1 away.
Hey, nice piece of hitting right there to put the winning run on base. I know there's 1 out in the inning. They got 1 more to play with that they could potentially be productive with. But this guy's looking to end this right now and put something in a gap.
Standing in now, James McCann, as he's well in front of the curveball and comes up empty there for strike 1.
Well, he's hoping to be a hero and drive in the winning run, but that swing tells me he's a little too amped up. You don't chase a pitch that badly if you're playing within yourself.
Now the 0-2 pitch.
I got to count 1 and 2.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
Misses, ball 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. So a big moment in the ball game here. Michael Conforto, as he'll look to get the ball into the outfield and bring home what would be the winning run from second base. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Line to the right side. Kemp is there to make the catch, and that means we've got. So striding in, Corey Dickerson. He was thrown out at second trying to stretch a base hit into a double in his last at-bat. Here comes the 0-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. So here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Garrett Cooper. And he lays off there, 1-0. Hard on the ground towards short. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up hit.
Up next for the Marlins.
At the plate now, Matt Kemp, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. There's 1 away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. That evens it up 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
1 strike.
Possible go-ahead runs on first, one away. On the ground for McNeil. Maybe a double play ball. The second for one. Throw on to first won't be in time, so they just get the one there. So that one wasn't quite hit sharply enough to turn two.
Well, when you get a ground ball in a double play situation, you always want to turn it, but that was a tough hit to do it on. You don't want to rush and make a mistake and get no out, so that was a good job to at least get the runner going into second.
Behind 0-2 now. The 0-2. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. Popped him up. Davis over to his right. And the inning is over. Marlins leave one. Score remains tied 1-1. Sterling Sharp will be summoned here to start the home 12th, and the best case scenario for him is to take us to the 13th. Here's Justin Upton now. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Now catching and batting 7, number 29, Francisco Cervelli.
First delivery to him on the way.
Outside, that's the ball.
Upton waiting, now the 1-0. And that's swung on and missed on a pitch down, 1-1. Shot back up the middle. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
All right, I'm going to need this guy to find his way across the plate. I think everybody's ready to go home. Nice leadoff base hit, not trying to do too much. Usually everybody's looking to launch and end it with the walk-off homer. He stayed with his approach and finds himself in good position.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. He gets it hard on the ground to the left. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And the throw will be too late as he can't recover in time. So you can mark that one down as an E5, and I bet he'd like to have that one over. Brandon Nimmo will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 9, Brandon Nimmo.
Hit down the line at first. Scooped up. One there. Relay throw, but it'll be too late as he's well safe at first.
Up next to the net, the center fielder, Daz.
Digging in now, Daz Cameron. He's looking to bring home the winning run from third. Here's the first pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-0. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. And that one's wide of the mark. Ball 3.
If he concedes the walk here, he's in real trouble of giving up a big inning. It's not all that bad yet, but dealing with the bases loaded will make it pretty tough to wiggle out of.
The 3-0 hit hard to short. Rodriguez for one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. A hit and an error in the inning, but they failed to score. Tommy Kahnle takes the hill now to begin the lucky 13th inning.
Number 49.
First pitch of the at-bat. Francisco Cervelli is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Counts even at 1-1 to Cervelli. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Count even at 2-2 to the Marlins catcher. Changeup taken for ball 3, well below the zone. Sean Rodriguez waits on deck, and this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first, but this will land untouched. Now a hard liner. Foul. And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. No balls and a strike to count. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Hey, this guy's got an 89-mile-an-hour changeup. There was a time when 89 was a pretty good fastball.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Sean Rodriguez goes down for out number 2 in the top half. John Birdie is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. A ball and a strike now. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2. And he strikes him out here for out number 3. So after a scoreless top half, they'll have a chance to. Miami down in order. Still tied 1 apiece.
Leading up for the Mets.
Standing in, Jeff McNeil. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. The windup and the 0-1. And a check swing here. They'll appeal it down to third. No swing, says Woody Keller. It's ball 1. 1-1. He pulls this one into right. And this is down for extra bases. And there's your winning run moving into scoring position. And he's going to make it. The winning run at third with nobody out.
Now batting.
Wow, he's getting his daily conditioning in during the game. That's his second triple, so obviously he's seeing the ball great, and he's showing he knows how to motor around the bases just fine.
And that'll bring in the switch-hitting Francisco Lindor as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Lindor has collected just over 150 home runs in his big league days. This is pulled into right. The catch is made. Here comes the winning run from third. And that's going to do it as they walk off as winners here in the 13th.
Well, the way things unfolded, you kind of had a sense that this thing was going to end in dramatic fashion, and that's exactly what happened. A walk-off for the win? Wow.
Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he really stood out to me in this one, guys. Absolutely electric stuff on the mound, and he racked up 10 strikeouts because of it. Solid performance as he leads his guys to victory.
Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. Tommy Kingley earns the victory out of the bullpen, his 5th. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
The final line score for our ball game tonight for the victorious New York Mets. 2 runs, 9 hits, no errors. They left 10 men on base. For the Marlins, 1 run, 7 hits, 1 error. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 59 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.